Hey everybody, welcome back to more Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. I am still Nigaroth, and I have Deceitful Penguin still here with me.
Extra nasally this time, from the land.
Extra
nasally.
The land of nasals.
Yeah, the land covered in fucking snow. Or fucking
Well, that's why they call it Iceland.
well, it's actually just to scare immigrants away. It usually isn't this covered in snow. Fucking global warming.
Yeah, it's normally covered in ash and black dirt. So
no, that's usually only after a few volcanic eruptions, which is only every few years.
It's a barren wilderness with very nice coasts.
If you like black sand.
It's like Australia Junior.
No, there's practically nothing here poisonous or dangerous. Except for capitalists.
And a few mosquitoes.
They don't carry diseases, though.
Oh. Well, those are boring mosquitoes, then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that your land could be a new area in Dark Souls, except it would be a very boring and pussified area.
Actually, I was the first area, like the Undead Asylum. The view from there could very well be from Iceland. Dark, black, forbidding mountains, crazy undead skeletons attacking you. It was just like being back, you know, in the Boy Scouts. Well, just the Scouts here. There's both genders are together here in Iceland.
Of course. But how is was it the Faroe Islands where they speak Faroese? What's that island called?
Færeyjar, the Faroe Islands.
Is that a pleasant place, or is that just I don't want to say destitute?
It's a tiny island covered in grass. They're very bad at long jumping, but very good at swimming.
Yeah, I remembered you showing me that one video of them beating up a bunch of whales.
No, they were cutting their throats.
Yeah.
Grindadrás.
It warms up the water, or something.
No, they're doing it to kill and eat them. But it's really cool because it's like the sea in the entire fjord turns like blood red. It's pretty damn gangster, son.
Yeah. I don't know, for some reason I was just thinking of like a Nordic whirlpool or a spa. They're like, oh, we need to turn up the heat, so they just kind of like murder a seal or something to get some blood flowing. I don't know.
Well,
hey, look, it's a button puzzle.
How do you solve it? How do you solve it?
Just random. Well, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not random. It's a very specific combination, but to find that combination is just trial and error. Apparently, they don't leave behind a guide saying, press these colored buttons in this factory. I don't even know why it's there. And I wish I could say that was the least confusing set of buttons in this factory, but on the whole, this factory just doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not trying to make sense of this game. It's just the buttons don't make sense.
I think we can all agree that the man that designed this was both stupid and insane.
Actually, we will be finding out who is the head of this factory, the foreman, I suppose, and he's going to be our boss, and he's going to scare us. Ooh.
Oh lordy lord, let me feign surprise and horror. Ah!
I've caught the vapors. Landigosha is I don't even know what that means.
I was trying to be Tim Curry from that game.
What game?
That adventure
Nightmare?
game where Tim Curry speaks with a horrible Cajun accent.
Oh, Gabriel Knight?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Escape from Monkey Island, or I don't even know if he was in that.
I don't think so.
He might have been like a pirate.
I love the idea of Duke just running everywhere, randomly shooting rockets.
You know, if it was a case where I was worried about running out of rockets or pipe bombs, I would probably be more conservative about it. But this game is actually pretty nice about giving you plenty of ammunition for the one good gun, along with plenty of ammunition for every other gun. I'm playing on hard right now, so all the enemies take the maximum amount of damage. But as you can see, I'm very full up on ammunition.
There's no Duke Nukem difficulty setting, which makes you hate the designers almost as much as you hate yourself.
No. The designers of this game, I don't think, were in the same spirit as 3D Realms. So, this game feels like it could honestly, like, you could replace the main character with another graphic model, and you probably would just have the same game.
I mean, sometimes when I hate myself, I put games into very hard difficulties and just watch snipers kill me in one hit and things like that. It's very cathartic.
Considering I want to get this done, I try to be as I pick the lesser of two evils, I suppose, by helping Duke Nukem succeed. But hey, we pressed 3 buttons in very arbitrary places and it extended a bridge. And in most levels, that would actually be pretty much the main puzzle or gimmick, I suppose, of the level. But no, that's actually just the halfway point of this factory of the dam.
What do they produce? Loop?
Yeah, probably. Or sexy robots. I guess they do that sometimes.
I mean, I could do with a sexy robot myself. It could clean my room, make me breakfast.
It's like a chobit.
God, I love that series. Even though I never finished it, because I kind of saw where it was going and decided it would be more beautiful to leave it unfinished.
Please tell me you're being ironic or lying.
Oh no, sir, I do ever so love all the designs of Clamp. It is the most kawaii series I have ever read. It filled me with squeakly.
I'm gonna assume you're joking. Otherwise, no more videos ever.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to hear how great you think Strike Witches is, or any
What?
of that nonsense. You don't know what Strike Witches is?
Is it some kind of series for 8-year-old girls?
No. It's
It's the series for 30-year-old parents and 8-year-old girls.
It's based in World War II, and it's an alternate dimension where like there's this big evil force or something, and the only way to fight it is with
prepubescent girls
that are personifications of historical figures from the time.
Who's Hitler?
A young Japanese girl.
Well, of course. Does she Hitler have a mustache?
No.
Why not? She Hitler should have a mustache.
I think one of them was like Winston Churchill as a prepubescent Japanese. I don't know. The thing is though that they have like
You and me both do.
They have jet legs. Like their feet are jets, and they just kind of like fly around and shit. It's really dumb.
You don't say.
But
A Japanese magical girl anime in World War II being dumb.
But the thing is, like, they can't fly with pants on. So they gotta, whenever they're fighting, whatever fucking evil or bullshit.
And the hitbox on those things is horrible, right?
Yeah, instant death spikes are the bane of my existence.
The Japanese obsession with undergarments is just pitiful and all.
They call them pantsu.
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 Hi, so this
Yeah, like I've been watching a lot of Game Center CX, and the show is good, but sometimes the host is creepy.
Well, that's Japan.
Yeah, and but either way, I don't mean to get so horribly off topic about this level. It's just it runs a bit long.
And we've been in the factory for 2 levels now.
This is only the second level.
Is it? It feels
Yeah.
longer.
Not to be confused with the 6 we did in the subway.
Huh.
You remember new subway followed by old subway and sewer?
I honestly have to say they blend together.
Well, one had that big bug with tits. And the other-
That followed the subway, and you threw bombs at it.
Yeah. Not to be confused with that one boss that was just a normal bug with more health.
Ah,
Not to say that it isn't a precursor to what we'll be having to deal with soon enough. Because thankfully, after that bit of backtracking, we have now found the babe, we have the key, and that means we can pretty much get out of this.
I'm very curious. He talks about quarters into beds, and I'm like, how can they make you pay for sleeping in a bed? Does it like close if you aren't paying it?
That's like a pay toilet.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, how does? But I mean, a quarter asleep. That's still way cheaper than a hotel. I mean, it's like.
So you don't. Well, there's something.
Oh
called,
well. I mean, when I was in like Japan and we missed our flight, and we didn't want to get a hotel, so instead we went to an internet cafe and stayed up all night reading manga and watching anime, and I think it was some kind of multimedia webcomic. I mean, there was a point to this, I swear.
about paying for a bed.
Yeah, so I mean, it was cheaper then. I mean, I guess it's cheaper to pay by the quarter or something.
No, there's this.
But why does a man with a golden gun think about money? I mean, I don't think Duke goes to Costco.
I'm trying to explain it to you. It's this thing called magic fingers.
Is it a type of candy?
No, it's this apparatus that's attached to beds in seedy motels that will cause the bed to vibrate in some kind of pseudo-massaging fashion.
That is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard for a long time now.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes.
But it's also connected with, like, some kind of sexual acts.
What, like frottage? Felching? Scooping?
Cribbage?
Yeah, I mean... What was
snooker?
What was the one you mentioned before? The Cleveland
Steamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this discussion beforehand about,
Well, always when Duke, it's time for another Duke update, somehow shit always get involved. It's a funny coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously, we always take a good pre-screening to watch the videos and to figure out things not to talk about.
Like that time when we talked about the final solution to toiletry products.
I don't remember that one. What was that?
Oh, it was because
when you said final solution, I just thought of Hitler.
No, Hitler's a boring thing. I mean, he was just another crazy guy that killed a lot of gypsies, homosexuals, and Jews.
Yeah, but get back to your toilet.
Yeah, I mean, like, a toilet is always either clean or dirty, so how can it only be clean? And it was something like, wasn't that with you? Well, like,
no, I think you might be thinking of someone else, because I don't think we ever talked that coherently about toilets.
Toilets are a fascinating thing. Do you know that there's like 3 different main forms of toilet? Like one which is like kind of low and flat, which allows you to take a good look at what you've done. Another one
Yeah,
that's
I normally see those in like China or Asian countries.
yeah, and then there was I forget all the different types because this isn't really something I sat down and studied. It was mostly when I encountered a different one in Germany that I started thinking about it. But I don't know. It's you know it parallels different views societies have to do with excrement. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, some places are fine just doing it in a hole in the ground. Some people, some cultures don't want to see it. They want it taken away.
yeah, I mean, I remember reading about those like holes in the ground, and they're best for the environment because they don't waste water, and it means that the human manure is being recycled right away.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the problem is that, well, it smells and it's usually fairly dirty.
It's poop. I mean, your pee at least is chemically sterile, so it's like completely clean. I don't know about poop.
I thought piss had ammonia in it.
Yeah, but it's not with it doesn't have any germs in it.
Yeah,
Ammonia
well,
is chemically like bad for you for consumption and shit, but it doesn't hurt your skin or anything. It's not poisonous per se.
So what you're saying? It might be okay to bathe in the urine, but just not ingest the urine.
Even then, ingesting it, like you have heard about miners and shit, and you've got both the keycard and the babe in like 30 seconds.
That's a good segue. So I've heard about miners. Hey, you found the key card. Urine. What were you even getting about with the toilets?
Well, like I said, always when
I observed many different types of toilets. I had a revelation.
Well, when I was in Japan, there was one in this nightclub that fucking moved when I tried to piss. I thought I was much more drunker than I was. But now is a dramatic moment.
Yeah. And you may, like, I actually do like this whole cinematic approach to entering this room, but then...
You've meddled in my factory long enough. This will take care of you.
Who is this shitface?
This shitface is a dead motherfucker. He is just a normal rat, and he'll throw fire pipe bombs at you, and just stand here and spam rockets at you, because it's really not a big deal. And look, he's already dead. Hooray! That was the hardest boss ever.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see you next time as we head to the docks.
Cool, laters.